Abusiafo native hi Alpha 1G channel first time about so any no book and no subscribe ya mine say be news be no she be a notification phone so na be shafin so memory visa be share more than for so enye beti for me and some thing right now yeah kasano the president elect John Dramani Mahama could be Jubilee for the second Ebeka talk with the outgoing president Ebeka President Akufo-Addo. Now, right now, Kasana Bra, Beka, John Dramani Mahama as the president elect in Kudro, no all special aid in Korea, or Connie Julius Devil and Korea, any other transition team, no any and Korea in necessity get as a bed and Beka. Nin conform your Kudam now, more transition team in your bedding. A Beka, a Beka, Jubilee House or Senebea, a Akufo-Addo bed someone near Airco. Sini sene koso ewe beka Jubilee House hane de nyama we 200 sa omo asa de woko to bisa no enu bi ene beka the president later for John Dramani Mahama na shockingly no reporter na kasim bia chese pese mighty for me ampanya pa so nzama okan so chese na uni ho why na ni wa say Bawumia ni ho yini be bia Bawumia fa ye busa wadwane ana because I was saying around I was around because oba bonte be consider defeat ni nyina echi no menya shows on president Mahama 1-1 kwampoide acha kwampo now so right now Ebeka the president later John Dramani Mahama ku PM Jubilee House no ye hu Bawumia na eri ne ye hu no ana Ebeka and you may the president of Ghana President Akufo-Addo na continue also why packing him Ghana because like entiasi so we journey so I know ye busa tetia yet no but to report and some can say Bawumia ni ho Bawumia ni wa so wa mafi more power na ejini mama no Bawumia ni Jubilee House obi mo yes wo Ojana kwan ye ni mebi odwane akọ sense Ebeka ba ko hwe ho video a bra John Dramani Mahama ekusi Ebeka Jubilee House no enkomodi bi course between ono and President Akufo-Addo wo hwe Ebeka President Akufo-Addo poster as a rehoka ka wo ni ba ye den a woko wo ye den a Ghana for some problem wo ye den a wo term na be wi according to the constitution ko 2 terms are also the be wi John Dramani Mahama connect them area only president be more Ghana ha come then go to some information about near the nkwatwetwe course ewo Ebeka speaker abamba bin kase bi oda betuja e ban that toto so ye come then go to ban that toto.
We've seen President-elect John Mahama take his seat.
So Ile Mohammed currently at the presidential villa as the president of the Republic of Ghana. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, together with the Chief of Staff, Madam Frame Osei Barry, welcoming the President-elect, together with the Vice Presidential-elect and his team. We have the former Chief of Staff, Julius Deborah, together with Joyce Bauer Muktari and others who have accompanied the President-elect and his team here for that official meeting. This will be the second meeting. Remember, the president welcomed the president-elect barely 48 hours after he was elected as the president in the December polls, and some discussions
to meet on the last day and as it were take over the premises. The last time I was president, I didn't live here, and so you are the first occupant of this premises. Even though I'm familiar with the geography of it, yeah, but I want to thank you for what has been a smooth transition. And you can count on us, even in government, that will continue this spirit of cooperation. So thank you again very much. And I just want to thank you. Thank you.
Was the President-elect John Dramani Mahama in that brief address with the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and this happens to be the last day in office before the new administration takes office. So they are supposed to have some brief discussions with regards to some matters, and you heard the President-elect John Dramani Mahama making the point about the fact that it has been a smooth transition so far. So the transition team, it means, have concluded their work and are set to hand over power to the NDC administration, or the new administration, which is the NDC administration led by John Dramani Mahama, who is president-elect. And from here, we understand that some meetings would actually, take place to finalize the occasion of his official inauguration, which will take place tomorrow at the Black Star Square. A number of dignitaries are expected to be in Accra. We understand that some 10 heads of state, including 2 vice presidents, 2 speakers of parliament. We also understand that some delegation from the United States of America are expected to be here. And we also understand that from the various bus terminals across the country, in the Greater Accra region, we are not here presently at the moment, but he was represented by the Chief of Staff, Madam Frema Osei Opari, and from the camp of the President-elect, former Chief of Staff Julius Debra, together with Joyce Bawumia, and the Vice Presidential-elect, Professor Jane Nano Popo Ajiman, was also here together with the President-elect John Dramani Mahama. So this is what has transpired so far here from the presidential John Dramani Mahama. His meeting with the outgoing President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Abusuafo tifo ni akwatesa report na me hu say the Vice President of Ghana no ye hu baby a wafa woni Jubilee House ye nim se eye Akufo-Addo beko eye ene anadwe dia ye nim di ntia eye Bawumia ni ho ye nim di ntia what to every more price won sina name ono agase mu no kwan wadwane ana opaka nyema adwane ana ye busasa question because ye hu Bawumia abra beka eye John Dramani Mahama eko ebeka Jubilee House for a turn because I was say Ebeka, the president of Ghana right now, if I Akufo-Addo no, I was suddenly for a Jubilee House or say Nima Sine or Nima Sine as a son Sane the other. Now so you Bawumia, I was saying Bawumia Kayede, a camp process no. Now so Ebeka, Prof Nana Ewo, the vice president candidate or a then and the vice president Kasangazemu in ho. Candidate Nabu, I don't know one Gazemu Mino because a chingana for aging. I think na wankazangaza wini ho wetwane odo obi ne obiesi wane mwana nesi na ma efimo pare enye the vice president right now nti ezi wodwane kwen ono yere wodwane kwen wetwane mo like mo kwen fa ye hu baby amanna mo kwen we no ye be kwa kuti speaker baba bi nim se na the dissolution of a beka 8 parliament no almost celebrity na beka MP4 edomo candidate ko as a speaker 94 Adam candidate as a speaker. And it's for a baby. Himself no understand any bit to them say a Mahama endorse a babbing, speaker about babbing. And then people man you so on my endorse a Michael Quay. So on some the 9th parliament speaker. In here, don't make my vote a mama. In himself currently no. A sita a year in this for Manukuno 179 seats, and an MP Manuku the Andrew Hendro Campo in the air send this phone bit my wakotama a Michael Quadia ye she coming go to speech be about to ja ne and Nasia or did to Jani celebration course a museum on a bar near the commercial Abanavia
to explore the lives of the visionaries and lawmakers whose decisions have steered our nation's course. Among its exhibits, this unique museum will highlight transformative moments such as the adoption of the 1992 Constitution, the evolution of our parliamentary system, the leadership of historic figures like Dr. Kwame Akroma and others who champion champions of Ghana's independence. These stories remind us of the enduring importance of our democracy, human rights, and the rule of law in building a strong and united nation. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, I commend Mr. Speaker and everyone who contributed to the establishment of this museum, the historians, the architects, curators, and supporters whose dedication brought this vision to life. I also assure Mr. Speaker of Ghana Museum and Monuments' unwavering support and partnership in the effective operationalization of this museum. May this museum serve as a source of knowledge, pride, inspiration for generations to come. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Ntiama. We'll now have a musical interlude from the...
I'm actually not a chartered historian. The chartered historian is right in front of me. My Chief of Staff, Honorable Kofi Addo. He is a chartered historian. I am uncharted. Let's once again applaud the sweet voices of democracy. I'm extremely grateful for your presence and indulgence to acknowledge the presence of everybody here. You all matter to us. You are all distinguished personalities, and together we work to develop Ghana and the world. I want, before I continue, to convey to you the apologies of the leadership and the members of Parliament here. As you know, today is going to signal the end of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. And the caucuses are having their usual meetings to try to ensure that we have a smooth and harmonious transition from the 8th Parliament to the 9th Parliament. And so they are over there now, and they took a bit of my time, which is what led to the late start of this whole ceremony. And so, on behalf of the leaders and members of Parliament, I sincerely apologize to all of you for keeping you waiting, and we are extremely grateful for your patience and tolerance. With this, let me acknowledge the presence of my seniors. We have, as we've been told, our mother, the Speaker of the 6th Parliament, Fifth Parliament of the 4th Republic, my Lord, Right Honorable Justice Adelaide Bamford Addo. I serve as a majority leader under her, and it was a very, very important period for me. Was I learned how to temper my vibrantness as a very astute judge of the Supreme Court. And She tutored me a lot, and I took her as one of my role models. Before the Right Honorable Aaron Michael Quay, the professor himself, who took me in my early days as a very young MP as one of our resource persons in our workshops on democracy, parliamentary practice and procedures. And so I wasn't surprised that he rose up to become the Speaker of the Parliament of Ghana, and that is the 7th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. We are greatly honored with your presence here, and I must thank you for the value addition to my life. We have, as we've been told, the acting clerk. He's not a new face. In fact, people refer to him as the face of Parliament because he's been the head of the table office for a long time. And so anytime people tune into the Parliament of Ghana, he's seated there as the head of the table office. Mr. Ebenezer Ahuma Jethro is a reverend, and so he likes preaching, and I think it's now part of his passion. So we are grateful for the message, and what I'm simply going to do is just to emphasize some of the points they raised in their submissions and maybe add a bit of history to it as a student of history. After that, I'll ask some questions so that those who can tell me the meaning of Vasco da Gama, I'll give the person a prize. Vasco da Gama, particularly the meaning of da Gama. This one you should know, very simple. So let me thank you for making time to join us to commission the museum here in Parliament. As we gather today, momentum of democracy. The commissioning of this museum presents
Abuja for native for any information between us was a meeting of Masam non. Ye mamma san news I quoted in Yasam Katua. So concern about say and now a year John Dramani Mama could drew a Jubilee house a year whom by be about me a fan one ye pan because the vice president candidate from Prof Nano Poquajamano, the professor no or no one gets a mona to night Kim about a Jubilee house. Now the vice president, the current vice president in EU may be our fa. Yes, we're Johnny. It's the tenants with Johnny. Because one team for be miss your name abroad, the vice president candidate Nankasanga Samuel to Nabaho. Now I wear the current vice president, you who Jubilee House, a bra a John Dramani Mama, a bit a bar a beka Jubilee House no. Say all but told I was saying how we present. And then our woman for more parade and my be our name. Only we in ye humor more quaint for more Janiana because when you say and then I'm a money bunny like we Janiana ye busa with Janiana. A no information report and the insane same way but to jar. Just I answer was right now you will be Bawumia for my Ubini why I'll say the chief of staff right now and Joe Baby Few and Julius Debra Beshana and a few more parino or no and I see would you know my Bawumia ever and one ye pa no we no can say o share a year I'll go for the posture. O yes no see kasa. Ye kai say the first time I John Dramani my let's say president let now kwasra a akofado no. No papa ni ase ni so ni ade no. And there's already posture so why. Na kuma mo no like enkoyi o bledia o blidi pa yi. Ano video ni akwahwe. We no now say speaker so kasa kakra him say na omo dissolve the 8th Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Omo dissolve it then number some you know me let the speaker for the 9th Parliament. na endi zamanu no ede speaker mambabe ne koy Mahama kwampo endorse speakers mambabe is on the speaker for the 9th parliament MP for someone train amzom de beka Michael Quay ene ko ti so minu ba ko wiam but hwe vote ene ebehwe vote ene hwe seat amanfo nya na hwe ni si amona 179 seat omanti mango konka to 3rd of parliament on there but MP Manyuku entimi nya 100 no ti ye hwe vote ombenya enim se ani Manyuku ni binom MPs fo ni bi eyada Michael Quay de ni obi ani but hwe de Quay dia tena nesi koni dia idea ansha Michael Quay no ontimi enye the speaker for the 9th parliament amke kan se bit my na chair adwo koma bitim so ahia mo adam for so nyi bi ahwe haya for wanji chakram nyina